Hey, it's Timmy here from Equip2, and I'm going to show you guys how to use the two main safety systems on the Keestrack R5. So our first safety system we'll be going through is the e-stop system. So that stands for an emergency stop, and that is used if anything goes wrong. You can hit it, and what it'll do, it'll kill the engine, it'll kill the power, and it will stop everything straight away. There are 9 e-stops located on this machine. So there is one located on the instrument panel here, and they only need to be pushed in to activate an e-stop. There's also one located on the left side of the machine, close to the instrument panel. One located at the back of the machine on the left side. There's also another one located at the right of the back of the machine on the left side. Another one located on the right side at the back of the machine. In the middle of the right side of the machine, next to the valve controls. And we also have one located on the left and right of the after screen assembly. And that one. And there's also one more, but it's up the top. And we also have one located next to the air filter assembly by the engine door here, up on top of the machine. If an e-stop has been pressed and it has been pulled out, you will need to cycle the key and reset the system again to get back up and running. If there is a fault with the e-stop system, or the e-stop system somewhere has been pressed, it will not allow you to reset to run the machine because there is a fault. So our second safety system is what we call our A and B key stations. So these are a mechanical lockout system to ensure that when you're accessing the crushing chamber, that the machine is safe and that the rotor can't be moved or started when you are using or in the machine. So to use this system, the A key needs to be released to be able to use the B keys. The B keys are used to open particular doors to gain access into the crusher. To remove a B key, you need to remove the A key from this holder here, and that can only be done when the key is on and the system is reset. The reason we want to use the A and B key system is so that the engine can still run while we are opening the crusher door or the inspection chamber, but we need to do that safely. So the system has a sensor on the gear lever. If the machine detects that it's in gear, it will not start if the A key has been removed. If the A key has been removed and the engine is running while it's in gear, it will stop immediately. To access the inspection door or the crushing chamber, we need to use a B key. So we need to remove our A key, insert it into the A key station, so that we can remove the B key. When we have removed or even turned one of the B keys, we cannot remove the A key. All the keys must be back in its station to be able to remove the A key, to put back in the A key station, so that we can run the machine and run the rotor again. Once we have our B key, or we can grab multiple B keys, we can go over to the respective doors and open these doors, knowing that the machine will not run the rotor when you're starting the machine and you're completely safe. So to open our inspection hatch, this is done to check our apron adjustments or just a quick visual check inside the crushing chamber. We can put our B key in here, turn it and remove the pin. This allows us to remove the lock pin so that now we can actually open the door. This B key cannot be removed unless the pin is back in. Our other B key can be used to open the crushing chamber, this pin stops this bolt from coming out, which in turn will stop you from opening the chamber. Remove that. As before, we can't remove the B key. We can now undo this bolt and take it out, and obviously all the other bolts, and open the crushing chamber. Once everything is back in place, we can fit our pin back in, remove the B key, slide our lock back in, remove our B keys. Once we're finished with our B keys, we can then return them to their station. Now that they're all in, we can remove our A key and put it back into our A key station on the display box. Once this is done, we can now put it into gear, knowing that everything is closed up because all the B keys have been returned to their station. When opening any of the crushing chamber doors, you do need to remember that where yet the rotor is not spinning, but can still move. So there is a special locking pin to lock the rotor in place before you can gain access to the crushing chamber. And that is how the two major safety systems on a Keestrack R5 work.